I Saw the Light is a musical drama biopic about singer and songwriter Hank Williams, in which he rose to fame in the 1940s, but his life got cut short at a very young age. He was like 27 or 29 when he passed away. He had, he had alcohol problems, infidelity issues. All these problems took a toll on his career and his marriage. He was married to Audrey Mae Williams, played by Elizabeth Olsen. Tom Hiddleston played Hank Williams. Hank Williams is someone that I don't know much about. I saw this movie yesterday on Hulu. It's been 10 years since the movie came out. It premiered in the Toronto International Film Festival in the fall 2015, but the movie got released in March 2016. But still, I say that it's been 10 years since the movie came out. I need to dive more into Hank Williams and what he's about, because I just learned about him and I just learned about this movie, so I thought it was interesting. And there's something about musical movies that always capture my attention. Same thing with sports films. The movie, I don't think the movie is impressive. I do think that the chemistry between Hiddleston and Elizabeth Olsen is fantastic. Their on-screen chemistry is what had me tune in to continue to watch the movie. That, and plus, the singing scenes and stuff like that. I feel like their performance, they did the most that they could with a script that I didn't think it was impressive. And again, because it's a biopic and I don't know much about Hank Williams, I will have to see this movie more than once, but I will have to do more research on Hank Williams. But this is what I know about him based on what I read recently. So Hank Williams was someone that's from Alabama. And he was a country singer. And he became a superstar in the 50s. So not only was a singer and a songwriter, but he was also a guitarist as well. And I think that he was one of those artists that once he found fame, he had trouble handling fame because of everything that was thrown at him. I'm just guessing. But the talent was always there ever since he picked up the guitar when he was 8 years old. And then he made his radio debut when he was 13. So there's that. But in terms of the movie itself, again, I don't think the writing was great. This was mostly carried by the performance that had me interested in the movie. I don't know how much, again, because I had to do more homework on Hank Williams, so I don't know how much Tom's portrayal of Hank is accurate. I know that as an actor, he was fantastic, but in terms of his voice, his hand gesture, his mannerisms, I need to see clips of Hank Williams and then compare that to Tom Hiddleston. That's why I gotta see this movie more than once. But because it's a biopic based on something about an artist, like, it got my attention. That's why I decided to make this review. I think that the ending was sad. I'll be honest with you. The ending was very sad, very heartbreaking. But yeah, Williams' life and career, the best way I could put it is interesting based on the things that I've read so far, and yet it's depressing. That goes to show you that money and fame can solve your happiness. It doesn't bring happiness. It can solve certain things, but when it comes to happiness, fame and money can't solve that. And also, another thing, this is not really much of a big complaint from my end, but it's something that, I mean, I've seen this in Hollywood so many times, that when they cast an actor, for example, if they're doing a biopic, someone that is in their 20s, they'll get someone that is in their 30s or 40s. That usually happens. So, and that was a slight issue for me when it came to the casting of Hank Williams. But then again, Tom, he's a good actor, and I feel that he did a good job from what I saw so far. So my review for I Saw the Light from 1 through 5, I'm gonna have to give it a 2.9 out of 5 stars.